Hello there, I'm Brooke, and this is my channel, Tarot with B. So today we're going to be seeing a message from your shadow self, from your darker aspects, like just what that, maybe like what you need to hear, what you need to learn, what you need to work on, perhaps, something like that. You know, it's just a message that your shadow self would like you to know. Yeah, if you're new here, welcome. Hey, hello. It's lovely to have you. And if you've been here a while, hello, I love you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And I have 3 piles today. So we have pile 1, and these are all earrings that I've made. So we have pile 1 with my personal favorite. It's the skull and rose earring. So this is a gold earring with roses and this skull in the middle, and then there's a tan bead up here. It's just very pretty on. I love this earring so much. That's pile 1. And we have pile 2 with the bat earring. I love with the volcanic beads, and then this really funky bead that's like, oh, it's so creepy, but I love it so much. I'm all about it. So we have the bat for pile 2. And pile 3, we have the skeleton hoops with the blue bead, which are also very cute. I love these. And that is pile 3. So just take a deep breath if you need to. Just see whichever earring really sticks out to you. It could be the earring, the timestamp, just the pile, the general vibe of the card that you're seeing. Whichever one is calling out to you, you may have a message there. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1. I will see you in a minute. Hi there, pile 1. So if you chose the gold rose skull rose earring, this is your reading. So I'm going to stick this right here. And we are using the Disney Villains Tarot today because I was feeling the whole Halloween-y fall vibes. So that's what we're getting. And I did get some new decor, so I'm very excited about that as well. So we got some good vibes flowing, and we're gonna see what your shadow self wants you to know. So let's just see. So we have Justice, number 11. Number 11. So there is something in your life that is like out of whack, not balanced right now. And I think that also something feels rather unfair to you. You feel like you're in an unfair situation, something like that, you know, and things just are not balanced out for you, and that's really distressing. And that could be like morally as well, or like through the law even, something like that. There's just something here that is not feeling good in your body, in your soul, you know. So let's see, I pre-shuffled a lot of cards. So we're going to take a look, okay? So we have the Justice card, okay? We have, this card is this deck is kind of freaky, but like it really gives you a lot. It's Dark Mirror. It's literally for your, it's this Dark Mirror deck that's about your shadow aspects, okay? So this card's a little scary, but it's okay. Addicted, number 11 again. So this could be something that you're working toward, a dream or something like that, because 1111. I always see 11, and it's like, make a wish. 1111, make a wish. You know, something that you're wanting to pursue, something that you're working toward, you know, a big dream. Or it could be the start of something that you're really investing a lot of time into as well. Here, let me get, these. So 2 of these came out for you. So Strength, Peace. You also had 2 of these as well. I might have to move these because the middle here is, okay, whatever. Magnetism through gratitude. I'm always a mess, the first pile. I'm sorry. Get out of your head. Yeah. I don't know how to put these. Get out of your head. And nourishment, antelope and wheat. I love that these colors go together so well. Way to be aesthetically pleasing, Spirit. There is something you are working really hard over. Like, you're addicted to it. You feel chained to this idea. Whatever this you're feeling wronged about, you feel chained to it. Like, you can't really escape, you know? And maybe at first it felt really good and like you were really excited about it, but now it's like you're getting very jaded and feeling really down and depressed about how it's going, right? And you're thinking so much. You're thinking so much about what's potentially going wrong, or maybe like this unjustness that you're feeling, like that unfairness. But you should always take the high road. Spirit really wants you to just trust your moral compass. Stick to your moral code, like what it is that you believe is right, right? With justice here, it's very strong Libra energy. You crave a balance in life and you feel really off whack right now, and it's throwing you off completely. And you know, you've got to kind of persevere, get rooted, grounded. We have red, you know, the dog. Get grounded with that root chakra, with all of this red here, because you're in this for the long haul. With this strength, you know, I see you're definitely just going, you're doing it, you know, you keep going, but you don't have peace of mind. You're not being nourished. You're not, feeling content with what you're doing even, right? Because it's just so cold and jaded, and you should be nourished and feeling abundant, right? And having that wealth of love for what you're doing, you know, potentially even like money too. It could be, maybe you're doing this, like you're feeling chained to this because it's giving you money and that makes you feel good, but it's not bringing you joy. It's making you feel chained to it and like you cannot escape, right? And magnetism through gratitude, I thought that was interesting to come out, as well as peace. You know, this is like a little bit of a message already about like some advice. You have to do things that make you feel at peace, you know, make these decisions that will bring you peace of mind, and you know, just not feeling so tied to whatever this is that's making you feel so dejected, right? And magnetism through gratitude, you know, that is like see, and I don't love that, but because we can't always have positive thoughts, right? But like in this sense, it's not necessarily, because I don't think every single thought that you think you manifest, okay? I just don't believe that. But if you dwell on things and you're really in your head, so I feel like you're dwelling on this, whatever this is, you're addicted to it. You cannot stop thinking about it, right? So through that, you're like drawing in more negativity toward this, right? So expressing gratitude will bring you more peace of mind and more positive opportunities for things as well. More nourishment too, you know, nourishment of the soul, because that's really what it is. It just feels like you have so much darkness surrounding you right now, and you're putting on a brave face. You know, it looks like this person's wearing a mask. You're putting on a brave face, but it's really difficult for you right now, you know, and you're maybe acting like things are okay, but inside it's just like, nah, I am in pain. This is dark. You can't stop thinking about it. Like you keep going, you keep doing it, because you're strong, you know, you don't give up easily, you persevere, you know, but it's really weighing you down heavily. And Spirit wants you to, your shadow self really wants you to focus on the things that bring you peace and nourishment and make you feel whole, complete, right? And surround yourself with people like that as well, not people that make you feel so cold and sad, depressed. This is really about depression as well, this card. So just really trying to attract, and the Three of Cups is here as well, so attract positive connections through friendships, you know what I mean, acquaintances, whatever. That's really what the Three of Cups is saying, like really attracting. And I see a turkey and it's like, that's abundant too. These give me the same vibe. Like, I don't know why. It's Thanksgiving. I'm not sure if you celebrate Thanksgiving wherever you are in the world, but here in the US, we have Thanksgiving, and it's just it's an abundant time, and you feel warm and secure and safe. And that's not how you're feeling right now. And that's what you want desperately, I think. And that balance, you really crave balance in life as well. With peace and justice here too. I mean, peace and justice. So let's look at your tarot cards. I also pre-shuffled your tarot cards. And then we'll get into some advice for you. There was a little there, but we'll see what else Spirit has to say. Let me see. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. The Chariot. Cruella. The Five of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. The Magician. Ooh, it was reversed. Okay. And the Five of Wands. Yes. Okay. So it really... Here, let me take it right. I wish I could show you my cat mug. It's adorable. But anyway, okay. So with the Nine of Pentacles, this feels like it's a job or something like that monetarily, right? And you're barreling forward, like go, 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 go. Trying to reach that victory, right? Really just trying to hit that balance, get that balance in your life, whatever you're looking for in general, and just going forward. Kind of, I mean, I don't think you're unhinged necessarily, like Miss DeVille here, but it's like an you know how she's just addicted. She has to get those puppies to make her coat. That's what it feels like, because you're addicted to whatever this is, like, and you can't escape it for some reason. And it could be because it's bringing you financial independence, or yeah, just independence in general, or just good money, security in that aspect. So you're just like, you're working really hard and you're going, and you're like addicted to the money of it, you know, but it's making you feel, it's all up in your head. With the Five of Swords here, we have the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. You know, with the Five of Swords here, you're stuck in this conflict within, I think it's within yourself. I mean, 5 represents thoughts. So I don't necessarily think this is external conflict. It could be. So like, that's really making you feel incredibly dejected and down about this situation and feel wronged, like that it's an unfair situation. It could be because of an outside conflict, but I feel like you just really, really want to get out of whatever this is, and you need to make this decision, and it's weighing heavily on your mind, heavily, you know. And it could also make you act out a little with the Five of Swords, you know, say something you didn't mean to say, you know. You could be feeling very jumpy in general, and just like not like yourself, right? And you're looking for these new opportunities to, maybe you're looking for a new job or something like that. You're just really looking for new opportunities to potentially get out of this situation because it's been so detrimental to your mental health, maybe. And making you act in a way that you're not proud of, right? Because you feel very wronged. You really do. And that sucks. We have Cancer energy here, by the way. And the Magician, I believe, is Aries. But you've got to be careful here with the Magician reversed and this Ace of Coins and Justice specifically. Do not cut any corners. Please be careful. Don't try and make something happen that may not necessarily be over the table, or, you know, be careful. Like with the law, to have that reversed, it's a little frightening, but just be careful with that. Like, just don't do anything nefarious, if you will. Don't take any shortcuts is really what I'm trying to say. And maybe that's what's happening with you. Like, maybe that's why you feel like things are unfair, because people are doing this to you, right? They're taking shortcuts and cutting, just being shady, right? You may be surrounded by shady people in this new job or something like that. I don't know. I really think it's your job, whatever this is. It feels like it's very much job related. We have too many pentacles for it not to be, like, especially, yeah, these specifically. Just be careful, you know, focus on your goals, what you want to be doing, and nothing else, right? And if someone's being rather shady, I mean, just you be careful. Mind your business, right? Don't get into theirs. I mean, keep your stuff clean, right? Like, you be careful with yourself, you know? And if you need like a lawyer or something like that, please get them. But just be careful. That's all I'm saying. And the Five of Wands, there's a lot going on, and there could be a lot of conflict in general. That's the Five of Wands is yelling about that. And so is the Five of Swords. I mean, we have 2 5s here. So, and we had 2 11s. Just be careful and make sure that you're trying to keep a level head. I know that's difficult, but it really feels like you're really surrounded by chaos and shady people, potentially at work. And this could be a boss as well, the Magician, some sort of co-worker. They're tricky. And you're just like out here trying to mind your business, you know, and you're addicted to that money, but it may not be the best situation for you to be in, specifically with Justice in this reversed. I feel like there's some sort of legal thing here, legal issues that could arise, not for you necessarily, but in this work environment. That's why I'm saying, please be careful yourself, like with what you're getting into. Really pay attention to what you're signing, anything like that. Please, like, be careful. Like I said, get a lawyer if you need to. But lots of conflict, and it's just chaotic, really chaotic. So let's see the advice that Spirit has for you now. Yes, bitch fire, stand up for yourself. Please, hell yes, that's correct. And then, yeah, let's talk about this first, because the other one's really long. Stand up for yourself, exactly. Don't, just because you want the balance, don't let people walk all over you. Whoever this Magician is, don't let them walk all over you. And it could be because there's like a deadline, and that's why you like have to scramble, and it feels like everything's really chaotic because you're like flying toward success and victory in the end, but you're all off whack, and it's really detrimental to you. And there's just shadiness. There's shady people surrounding you right now, or one specifically. So please stand up for yourself. Your own mental and well-being are what matters, okay? That's it. If something's messing with you or someone is messing with you and you feel really uncomfortable in a situation, try your best to get out of it, you know? stand up for yourself and stand up for what you believe is right with justice, as this is the main card of the reading. So really, really stand up for your moral compass. Make sure if something feels icky and you're like, well, that does not feel right, I would never do that, don't do it. You know, really stand up to stand firm in your boundaries, please. Okay, that's very, very important. Okay, and we have, my productivity stems from inspiration. When I focus on what brings me joy, my tasks become effortless actions. See, Spirit they really, really, really want you to focus on the things that bring you joy. And yes, you may be comfortable financially with this, but it is really not bringing you joy and peace of mind, right? And you may feel again, you may be like addicted to the money aspect of it, but you're drowning otherwise, right? You need to find things that bring you peace. Find this, because your productivity is like unhinged. You're unraveling, you know what I mean? Your productivity is like, it's very wound up and you're like, go, 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 go. That's what it feels like in my body. It's just like, whoa. You have to do it. It's not because you're inspired. It's because you have to there's a deadline or something like that. It's just like, I have to have this done by then. And it's like, that's why you're productive. It's a very chaotic energy. Instead of being productive because it's something you enjoy and you feel inspired, that's the difference, right? And it doesn't bring you joy. So it feels like a work. You know what I mean? It feels difficult and you have to drag your feet to get moving, right? But Spirit really, really wants you to find the things that bring you joy, because it will really, really make things easier, and it won't feel like such a chore to do it, right? Just please stand up for yourself and do the things that you want to do. Okay? Don't let anyone make you feel less than or anything like that. Please, okay? But that's what I have for you, Pile 1. It's been a pleasure to read for you. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit that button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit that notification bell. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, my email is down below. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those there as well. I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are, Pile 1, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye! Hi there, Pile 2. So if you chose the bat earring, this is your reading. I'm going to set this right over here. Oh! There we go. So honestly, the bat signifies a transition of some sort to me. Just not even getting into this yet. There's something here that may be ending, but it's bringing in a new beginning. I think bats kind of are like the death card in tarot. So it's like some sort of transformation happening. And also I think of like a vampire, right? Like how they can transform into a bat. There's just a change coming, some sort of, or that you're wanting to make. Yeah, let's see. We're going to use the Disney Villains tarot today, since I've got this whole Halloween-ish vibe. Oh, okay, so we have the Ace of Swords. So this is a message from your shadow self, right? So maybe more negative aspects of your personality. You know, everybody has them. It's all good. So with the Ace of Swords, there's some sort of idea you have, something that you want to get moving, I think. You've had some sort of breakthrough potentially, but it really feels like an idea more than anything that is marinating in your brain. You're like, what can come from this, right? So let's see a few of these cards that I pre-shuffled. Where are they? Okay. So we've got today for tomorrow. Disruption. Space. Let go, bury. Action leads to success. And the wolf and rosehip, guardianship. Okay. immediately for today for tomorrow. It's the present moment, right? So, sorry, I had to stretch really bad. The present moment. Maybe you're not taking advantage of every day, right? Like you're thinking about the future, but you're not really living in the present to be able to get this idea or whatever moving, right? And you could even be dwelling on the past as well with this here. This card, let go and bury. Because it feels like you're very stuck and feeling quite alone. You have this idea and you think it would be really good. You could also, maybe you need someone else to make this happen, because we do have two people here and we have guardianship as well. So it's like, maybe you need someone to help you, like guide you through this, or something like that. And that's really stopping you from moving forward with it. But Spirit really wants you to just try to take action, right? Because action leads to success. Small actions even. They don't have to be big actions toward whatever it is that this idea that you're having. Let me look at disruption again. Yeah, this is like a very intense color, right? It's neon pink. So it's in your face, right? So it's honestly about releasing your fear in order to make these bold, courageous moves. Making this idea come to fruition, because maybe it's a little unconventional or unique, right? And it's not conforming to, you know, what other people deem acceptable or something like that, you know? Because you feel very stagnant right now. It feels like you're not taking action. You're just kind of chilling and like, okay, I'm gonna wait here, thinking about the future, but not really doing anything about it to move forward, right? So it's really difficult for you to get moving. So you're really in this space where it's lonely and you don't really know what step to take next. It feels like you might know, but you're just not doing it because you're afraid of failure or something like that, because and we have green here as well. So it reminds me of the heart chakra. This is something near and dear to your heart. It's something that means a lot to you, and you don't want that disappointment of potential failure, right? But action leads to success. You have to take action in order for this to even happen. So instead of letting go of the things that didn't work or letting go of the past, you're kind of dwelling on them, right? And you kind of just have to bury what doesn't serve you. Get rid of it. You know what I mean? Don't dwell on it. Just allow yourself these more positive experiences, right? It feels like there's somebody coming in to help you along with this, specifically with guardianship. Like if it's reversed, it would be someone's coming in, but I'm going to take it as someone else. You know, I'm reading it intuitively. It feels like you're very stuck and you really want to get moving. So, but you're scared to get moving and you don't really know. I think you know what you have to do next, but you're just not doing it. So, and I think that this thing you have to do next is potentially find someone that will help mentor you or help you further along in this journey. It's like a pack, you know, you can't really do this alone, whatever your idea is. So that's why you're kind of dragging your feet and not moving forward with it. So you procrastinate a little bit. I think you're procrastinating and you're just like maybe making excuses as to why you're not moving forward with it. Because I think you've shared this idea with some people and it's a good idea, you know? And again, it's near and dear to your heart. You just don't know. You don't want to really move forward and take action because you're very scared of nothing coming from it, right? So let's see what the tarot has to say. I'm curious. So we have King of Cups with hook. Oops. Yes, Two of Swords, definitely. The Knight of Coins. Yes. Okay. Huh, that's funny. All right. The Five of Swords. The Eight of Wands. And the Hanged Man. Okay. So, yeah. With the Knight of Cups, this is something that you're passionate about. You know, you're an incredibly intuitive person. I think you know it could be very successful. Whatever this Ace of Swords is, the clarity, the idea, you know it will be a success, but you're just not moving. You know, you're very in your head about it. You can get, and you're making your decisions with your emotions instead of really having that balance of intuition and logic. So you're just, and you're dreaming about it. You're dreaming about this idea, this Ace of Swords idea, instead of really taking action toward it, solid action, right? And so you have this choice to make with the Two of Swords. You either do it or you don't, right? You get moving. You reach out to this person that could potentially help you, or you don't, right? And then you'll just stay stuck, because that's really what this is. You're kind of stuck in this energy of procrastinating and not moving forward. And I don't think you're lazy at all. Not at all. I just think you're very scared, and it's very difficult to move forward when you have fear, you know, and you're thinking about the future, but you're not taking those little steps, which is this Knight of Coins, taking those little steps every day to get closer to it, because action leads to success, right? That's what that one card said. So with the Knight of Coins, this is hardworking. You know, it could mean potentially more schooling. I think that you could be, like, that person you're reaching out to could be a very, very hard worker, and just knows exactly how to do things, how to set it up, like just exactly what you need to do to go on the right path, right, towards success. So don't try and cut corners. We've got the Five of Swords here that is a sneaky energy. It's very sneaky, but it's also like in your head and with your words. So I feel like you kind of maybe are biting with your words. Like you can be very you don't think before you speak sometimes, and like what you say comes across cold on occasion. And you're trying to make this happen, but it's like you want to cut corners in your mind. You know, you want it to happen as quickly as possible. That's really what it means. Like, so you're like, okay, I'm going to do this. And because in the regular depictions of the Five of Swords, it's like there's two people crying, and then this one person is gleeful because they won more swords, right? So it's sneaky. It's a little cold, you know, and I just think that maybe that's how you think it has to be, maybe, like that's, but it's not. And that's also how you're feeling. You're feeling very maybe not cruel, but just a little cold, you know, a little dejected because you're not taking these actions and it's not happening quickly. You want it to go quick. You want things to happen, right? And it's difficult because that's not how it works, right? Like you have to take action. You can't cut these corners in order to make things happen more quickly, right? You have to really put in the work. Slow and steady wins the race. All these little actions get you way closer to your goal than just sitting there and not doing anything, which I think you're doing right now. You're not doing anything. You know, maybe you're planning. You're making these plans and you're thinking about it and really daydreaming about it and trying to manifest it that way, but you're not taking the actions. Like, there's two parts to this. Yes, you have to visualize things, but you also have to take action. And that's really what the Two of Swords is saying. You have to make that decision to take action toward this Ace of Swords idea, right? And I know you want it to go quick, come in quickly. And I don't know, I see these swords as like an action each. Like, do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot that has to be done, but you can do it, you know? You really can. You just have to start, right? We have the Hanged Man, so that's like, you're unique. You have a unique idea, you know, something like that. This is Pisces and Aquarius energy. So I think you see things from a really cool and different perspective. And again, non-conforming. You're not, like, you dance to the beat of your own drum, pretty much, right? Like, but you're very stuck. You're in your self-imposed, like, seclusion, right? It's like the Hermit, except this is on your own terms, right? It's just, you're stuck. You're feeling very stuck, and you've got to try to get out of this. You have to start taking actions. And again, they can be little actions every day bring you closer. And again, maybe reaching out to somebody to help you. Because I think there's someone here, especially with that guardianship card, there's somebody here that can help you. And you know that they can. You just have to reach out. So we've got some advice here. Let's see. We have number 5. Stars. You can manifest your every wish. Abso-freaking-lutely. What did I just say? You can. There's 2 parts to it, though. You have to daydream about it, but you also have to take those actions. Not daydream. You know what I mean. Visualize it as it's actualized. Like, just like it's here. It's already here. That's how you visualize it, right? But you also have to take the actions toward it to make it happen. And all that I need is coming to me in ways I could never have imagined. But you've got to take action. Okay, I've said action 100 times, but you've got to get moving in order to attract this beautiful, because it really feels as though it's abundant and something that could be so, like, bring you so much success and joy and happiness, potentially even money, if it's that kind of idea, you know, in that way. But it's coming to you in ways you could never have imagined. So just make those little steps every day, something toward your goal, something toward your idea. It doesn't have to be huge. And if you can't do it every day, that's okay. Start with a few things a week. Schedule it in. You know what I mean? Just to get moving. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Pile 2. It's been a pleasure to read for you. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit that button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit that notification bell. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave that link down below. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are, Pile 2, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye! Hi there, Pile 3. So if you chose this skeleton earring, this is your reading. I'm going to set that over here, and we're going to see what your shadow self wants to tell you. So this is like things that are more negative aspects in your personality. I mean, we all have them, right? So we're just going to see what you may need to address or just what you may need to take note of, right? So we have this card here. Oh my gosh, the Devil. Okay, so this is Capricorn energy. We have the Devil, and this is about addictions or obsessions, being deeply rooted in things that you do and things that you don't do, right? So the devil is almost chained to certain obsessions or addictions, right? So let's see which other cards we have here. I pre-shuffled all of your cards, so let me get the ones I need. There we go. So first we have Queen of My World, Trust, Passion, Nourish the Shadow. Ooh, okay. Okay, I don't know how I want to do this. You Are About to Shine. Oh, that's lovely. And the Rooster and Sunflower, Communication. Yeah. So, I think for you, this is truly about how you view yourself. Pile 3. I think you are almost obsessed with your appearance, or like your weight, something like that, your physical appearance. There's something here. With Queen of My World, it's just yelling at me with the devil. Like there's something here where you're just very much, and this was the back of the deck for this deck, confidence. So I think you lack some self-confidence in the way you look, the way you present yourself, whatever. You just are you almost let the shadow side completely take over when like your self-love is like 0. You know what I mean? It feels like you're not very kind to yourself, okay? And Spirit really wants you to address this to yourself, like within yourself, right? To really not push that away. Try and confront your shadow self and confront those insecurities within yourself. And instead of talking badly about yourself and, you know, maybe like you say you're stupid or you say you're fat or you're whatever, you know, what people say to themselves, I mean. Instead of saying that, turn it into something different. Turn it into more positivity, right? Even if you don't feel it in that moment, like communicate with yourself with this communication card. Communicate this positivity to yourself. Nourish the dark parts of yourself, like licking your wounds, right? With this positive talk and positive self-talk, and really focusing more on giving yourself the grace, being more kind to yourself, because I think you're very stuck on this with the devil. For the devil to be here, it does not leave your mind often. It plagues your mind, really. It's like an obsession almost. And Spirit really wants you to try and communicate positively with yourself, because if you do, like you'll shine, right? You are the queen of your world. You're gorgeous, or king, you know, however you take that. But you're beautiful regardless of what you look like, how much you weigh, anything like that, how smart you are. You know, you are beautiful and you deserve good things. And with the red here, it's like there's a lot of passion toward this. You feel very passionately about these negative things that you may say to yourself, and it's deep rooted in your sense of self. And Spirit really, really, really wants you to try and turn that around, and turn it into more self-talk, right? Because with trust here, it's about trusting yourself. Invest in yourself. You know, you have to believe in yourself and not let these negative thoughts take over all the time, and dwell on them, right? Because Nobody's perfect. And that's really what Spirit wants you to know. Like, you are shining. You're a shining, beautiful light. You're shining now, you know? But imagine if you started believing in yourself and talking to yourself in a nice way, how much more you would shine, right? Yeah. But you're very passionate about this negativity, in the way you talk about yourself, which that's sad, pile 3. I want you to see yourself for who you are, because you're beautiful. I'm telling you, you're beautiful. Let's get your tarot cards. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Let me see here. So, we have the Page of Swords. The Six of Swords. Justice. The Fool. Temperance. And the Seven of Pentacles. So we have this Page of Swords, okay? This page is very cold. You're cold to yourself. I really think this is about you. Your thoughts are very intrusive. I think you have a lot of anxiety. And you think very logically, so I think that makes it worse. Makes the way you feel about yourself worse, because it's like you can see how you can change whatever it is that you think is wrong with yourself. I'm not saying you need to. I'm just going like by how you're thinking potentially. So that makes it like, that even adds a bit more of like self-hatred or like just you being even more hard on yourself, right? Because logically you're like, well, this is how I could fix it, but I'm not fixing it. So it's like, you're even more mad at yourself, even though I don't think you need to fix anything. You know what I mean? It's just you, how you're thinking. Okay. And there's a lot of blockages because of this, because, I think you're wanting expansion and, movement in your life, right? And you're not being fair to yourself. You're not being kind, and that throws everything off balance. And and you want balance. You do want balance. And you're a very hard worker too with Capricorn energy. It's like, that's boss energy, right? And so to have justice here, it's just, you're not being fair to yourself. And it's stopping you from starting new adventures, new journeys, because that devil's winning out. There's the angel and the devil on each shoulder. And that devil is winning right now. So it's really hindering you from moving forward and finding this peace of mind and calm sense of self and self-worth. And just, I'm telling you, it's very off balance at the moment. So it's like you're feeling very, like there's a big setback, and it's stressing you out immensely, because this difficult time that you're putting yourself through is just really, really, really getting to you. There's a lot of air energy, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is Libra energy, Sagittarius energy with Temperance here. It's just, and you're getting very bored and feeling stuck. You're very stuck because of how you view yourself. That's really halting a lot of opportunities coming your way and new exciting beginnings. And maybe even you're stopping yourself from accepting like invitations to go places or anything like that because you feel so poorly about yourself. And it's all in your head. It is all in your head. And that's really what your shadow self wants to tell you. Like, don't be consumed by your shadow side, right? And try your best to just talk kinder to yourself. Really, just when you find yourself spiraling and getting into this negative self-talk, try and turn it around. Write if you have to. I find writing really therapeutic. Write out the negative thoughts maybe, and then just let it go. You know, burn it if you have to. Burn them safely, please. And then write nice things, you know, in its place, and keep that. Put it on your wall. Put sticky notes on your mirror if you have to. But just try your best to be more kind to yourself and give yourself the grace. You know, nobody's perfect. Nobody. Okay? Now let's see some advice for you. What is your advice? Oh, morning, the world awaits you. It does. Because I think you're almost like in hermit mode. You've kind of shut yourself away and you're not letting opportunities come in. You're like self-sabotaging yourself a bit. That's the vibe I'm getting. But you need to realize you're the queen or king or nobility, royalty of your own world, okay? You are. You are it. And you really need to nourish yourself and just celebrate yourself and who you are and what makes you different from other people. Because you're beautiful, okay? You're gorgeous, stunning, amazing. And the world wants to see you. People love you. People you haven't even met yet, right? And these opportunities that you potentially may be shutting down may be things that are really cool and you wouldn't ever know because you don't take them, right? And then we have, I can forgive people quickly, release my resentment, and set myself free. Yo, this is about you, to you. You have to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself and just let go of that hatred. It feels like hatred. I'm serious. Like, it's very heavy. Very, very heavy. And you just have to try and let it go. Just let it go. And again, give yourself the grace. The love. Swans are very lovely, loving, you know? Just be kind to yourself. Really, truly and honestly, because you're a lovely person, okay? That's what I have for you, pile 3. It's been a pleasure. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit that button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit the notification bell. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave those linked down below. And if you would like to follow me on social media, those will be down there as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are, pile 3, and I will see you next time, okay?